Hello, welcome. Today we will practice Aiken Grade 2 speaking test. We will go through as a simulation and I will go over answers at the end. Let's get started. Hello, can I have your card please? Thank you. Please have a seat. My name is Anna Kudo. May I have your name please? Mr. Abe, this is the grade 2 test, okay? Mr. Abe, how are you today? Oh, that's good. Okay, let's start the test. Here's your card. First, please read your card silently for 20 seconds. Okay? Please read it aloud. Now, I'll ask you 4 questions. Number 1. According to the passage, why should people be careful when shopping online? Number 2. Now please look at the picture and describe the situation. You have 20 seconds to prepare. Your story should begin with the sentence on the card. Please begin. Okay, now Mr. Abe, please turn over the card and put it down. Number 3. Some people say that online shopping is wasteful. What do you think about that? Number 4. Today, many people spend most of their time online. Do you think people will continue to spend more time online? All right, Mr. Abe, this is the end of the test. Could I have the card back, please? Thank you. You may go now. Okay, let's check the passage. Online shopping. These days, the way people shop has drastically changed. Online shopping has become incredibly popular. By shopping online, people can get whatever they want without leaving home. However, there can be problems with the size and quality of items bought online. For this reason, people should be careful when shopping online. Okay, so let's look at the first question. According to the passage, why should people be careful when shopping online? Now, if we go back to the passage, look at the last sentence. For this reason, people should be careful when shopping online. So this says reason. So that means that the reason is probably in the sentence before. However, there can be problems with the size and quality of items bought online. That is your answer, so let's make a sentence. Because there can be problems with the size and quality of items bought online. Now you can also add part of the question onto this and make the answer, people should be careful because there can be problems with the size and quality of items bought online. Okay? Now, question number 2. Now, please look at the picture and describe the situation. So, you had 20 seconds to prepare, and your story should have started with one day Hina bought a shirt online. So let's look at all the different pictures. In the first picture, Hina just bought a green shirt and there's hearts all around it in her thoughts. So a good second sentence is probably something about how she likes the shirt, how she wants the shirt, how she's excited. Then you have an arrow for the next day. I would use this as your transition. So one day Hina bought a shirt online. She loved the shirt. The next day, da-da-da-da. Using the phrases in the arrows will help you make transitions in your story and make it clear which photo you're talking about. So in the middle photo, there's Hina, and she's saying thank you. And there's a delivery man. You could also call him a mailman. Then, 10 minutes later, Hina now looks angry. If you look at the table, there is a very small green shirt. So she is probably angry because the expensive shirt is too small. So now let's take all of that and make it into an answer. One day, Hina bought a shirt online. She loved the shirt. The next day, she thanked the delivery man when he gave her the shirt. She was excited to wear the new shirt. 10 minutes later, when she opened the box, she was angry. The expensive shirt was too small. So for question number 2, there are many ways to answer it. So if you have any questions about the answer you made, put it in the comments and I'll reply to it, okay? Next, question 3. Some people say that online shopping is wasteful. What do you think about that? So what do you think about that means you need either I agree or I disagree. Okay, so I agree. People buy many things online that they don't need, so they end up with too much stuff or throwing things away. This is a good answer. because it has the reason you agree. People buy many things that they don't need. That is wasteful. Okay? You could also maybe make a sentence about many things people buy online break quickly. That would be another good point to make. For disagree, it is I disagree. It's not shopping online that is wasteful. It is individual habits that cause waste. Again, this is a good answer because it has a clear reason. Online shopping is not wasteful. It is individuals. So they're saying that it is up to an individual and what they buy. So both of these are good answers. But if you have any questions about the answer you made, please put it in the comments and I will reply. Okay, now we're down to our last question, number 4. Today, many people spend most of their time online. Do you think people will continue to spend more time online? So this is a yes or no question. Yes, I do. Why? You can do almost everything online these days, like shopping and even work. Also, children are now developing the habit of using social media from a young age. Again, this is a good answer because it gives a reason. You can do almost everything online these days. And it's even better because it has a specific example, like shopping and even work. Giving that specific makes it an extra good answer. You can see the second sentence begins with also. That's a good word to use in response to a yes or no question. You could also use something like so, or even maybe therefore, but I would be careful if you are trying to use therefore. That's a little bit of a higher level usage, and it can't be used in as many ways. You don't want to be using words like but or however, probably, because that means you are contradicting, you're saying the opposite of what you just said, and in these answers you want to be supporting your answer and giving more reasons. So I would stay away from however or but in these answers. Okay, for no I don't, they say why not? Many people are worried about how much they use things like social media. Also, many parents are not allowing their children to use electronic devices often. So if you look at the first sentence, there's social media. Social media is SNS, but most native speakers don't use the phrase SNS. We say social media. So if you get a card or a question about online things or maybe technology, it might be good to know that we usually don't use the term SNS. Again, there's the word also. It's very useful, like I said. You can also use the word and sometimes, but also is a little nicer in most cases. It will make your answer sound a little more polished. But that's it. That's all the questions for today. If you are confused or have any questions about what we went over, please write a message in the comments and I will do my best to answer any confusion. But that's all for today. Goodbye.